Really good stuff. Cardano, tell me what you think about the future of this protocol. We've seen its price, I think, double in about 3 weeks, which of course gets everyone's attention. Third largest market cap, I think. We got Charles here at 2 weeks from yesterday, 13 days. He's also does a lot of live streams on YouTube. He's the only major blockchain with a spokesperson, good or bad. And now, after 5 years, I think we might get smart contracts from that blockchain. Can I get your opinions whether Cardano will replace Ethereum? And I'll give you a little context. I asked a couple guests recently. I even asked Dan Moorhead, who was out there in 2013 flogging Bitcoin funds to the institutions and getting thrown out of boardrooms. So he's been there and done that, told some great war stories. But he flat out told me he's not convinced. He said the amount of developers, the amount of transactions, the amount of history on Ethereum makes it almost, I don't know if it's unusurpable is the right word, but it makes it very difficult. But if you're coming late to the Cardano narrative, and again, most of these coins are narratives to a certain extent, it looks like it could be the next thing. And so, that was his read on it. We also made a reference to Microsoft and Microsoft Office. And I've used this a lot with my students and it gets a chuckle out of all of them. I don't work in an office, but I know some people that have. And whenever I go there and I look at their computers, first of all, they're using these, old crappy computers. We use iMacs here, but they're usually running Outlook or something. And it's kind of your grandma's software, but no one disputes the fact that even though it's a second, maybe not the best product, it's got the adoption. And Microsoft probably isn't going anywhere for 20 years. And it's probably going to be a great business model. So what's your call? Is Ethereum the Microsoft of blockchains? Or do you think Cardano's got a real shot?
I think Ethereum is the Microsoft of blockchains in a lot of ways. And I think there's, a standardization that's occurring even with like the Ethereum virtual machine. So I'll try to break it down real quick. So Ethereum has all of the popular applications, it has the most activity. It's like the London or the New York City of blockchains. Like all the businesses are there and it's like a hub, right? In order for people to move to another neighborhood, it has to be that much better. And if you're not sure where you're going to plant your flag, you're going to plant it, in the hub where all the activities. Yeah, the traffic is bad and the taxes are bad and it's expensive. But if you want to build your own business, you want to go to the hub. And that's how I see Ethereum, in that it has this amazing network effect and lock-in already there. And there will be blockchains that are faster and cheaper than Ethereum, but it doesn't mean that they're going to win. They might attract unique applications that can't be done, in a city. Like maybe they'll attract, agriculture, whereas, that doesn't belong in a city. If you have wide open fields, it's a different type of entity that wants to go there. And so I think even though Ethereum has flaws, it's expensive, it's slow, it's got, lots of traffic, it's still like the hub for these types of activities. So it's going to be really hard to dethrone. That being said, there's always the opportunity to surprise the community, surprise everybody. If a platform is materially and significantly better, it's possible it wins over the hearts and minds of developers and it creates like a huge network effect for itself, but it's a really tall bar. And I think that's why you see, even in assets that have appreciated rapidly, Ethereum as a smart contract platform, a layer one, is still head and shoulders more valuable than every other L1 that's competing with it combined and then multiplied, So I think the market's relatively fair in that regard. And I think it sort of implies a continued dominance of Ethereum.